The emo subculture originated in the mid-1980s, with the vast majority of people under that culture living in Washington DC. It was not until the revolution summer of 1985 that the emo culture scene really took off. Many of the bands that are popular in the emo culture include Rites of Spring, Embrace, Sunny Day Real Estate, and Moss Icon. From a study I did, 36.4% of alternative people say that they are emo, and 9.1% say that they fit into scene.
Hi, I'm Summer and I listen to emo and metal music and a lot of other genres, but mostly those. To answer question 1, a lot of people think that I'm different or that I'm weird, and that they are scared of me or alternative people, which is so not true because mostly all alternative people are some of the kindest people you'll ever meet, and you'll probably find that a lot of them have had problems growing up because of stereotypes and because of, you know, what people think about these other people. But I mean, I have had problems with it, but I think it's just a part of breaking down those stereotypes, as it is with a lot of different things, and just, you know, educating people that we're not different. It's a large misconception. So what drew me into this culture was, first of all, the music. That's what really got me into it. So I originally listened to like indie music a lot, and then one day My Chemical Romance came on and I was like, wait, I love this. And it just kind of grew from there, and then all the icons like Gerard Way and like Andy Biersack, and I was just like, wow, like I feel like I belong here. Like I feel like I found my people, and a lot of the alternative people that I've met and that I've become friends with have really shaped who I am now, and I'm so glad that I got into this. To answer question 3, yes, like this is a part of me, like I won't change, you know, I'll always listen to this music, and I do go through phases of listening to different people, but it's always going to be, my heart's always going to be into this culture. And again, like I've continuously said, like a lot of the people in this culture are genuinely lovely, and that's another reason why I would love to keep being part of this. But yeah, thanks guys.
Punk became a large thing during the 1970s in London and New York City. However, it was kick-started by American garage rock or proto-punk in the late 1960s. The biggest punk bands include the Ramones, Sex Pistols, and The Clash. And from a study I did, 18.2% of people under the alternative music umbrella say that they are in the grunge culture, and 27.3% say that they are in the punk culture.
A lot of people group certain subcultures into the same one, quite black and white views, I think. So, and they are massively educated on those groups, which is understandable, to be fair. So they will therefore think that everyone who doesn't dress like they think like normal people dress are emo or chavs or whatever, that kind of thing. That's a good question. Ooh. I have to think about this. I think Tame Impala, personally, is not my only answer I can give. He's got such a wide range of music, I think, and everyone loves Tame Impala. I mean, you walk down the street, you play someone Tame Impala, they're gonna like it. It's such a widely loved thing, and it's so ethereal in parts. And there are some songs that don't hit, but on the other hand, there are some songs that absolutely slap. So. I would argue that it's the opposite. My politics has influenced my music. I mean, a lot of people do, to be fair. You listen to the same music that you believe in. I've known people who have stopped listening to music because they don't have the same political group or beliefs as them. And personally, I think it is not childish, but I think it's a little bit strange to stop listening to someone because they have a different political view. But also at the same time, I know subconsciously, admittedly, I listen to a lot of musical artists who have the same political beliefs as me, just because it's that sort of, it's hard to say, it's sort of that same subculture share those political beliefs, I think. So, yes.
The alt scene started around the 1980s, with radio pushing people to listen to these brand new indie and underground bands that would become to be a popular style of music in the present day. Some huge alt bands include Nirvana, Radiohead, The Smashing Pumpkins, Pixies, Foo Fighters, and Red Hot Chili Peppers. From a study I did with people in the alternative music culture scene, 72.7% said that they were alt in their subculture.
Throughout a lot of my childhood, my dad showed me a lot of like Japanese media and stuff, so I grew up with it, but then I started independently like looking for new things in the culture when I was about 9 or 10 years old. A lot of my inspiration for my outfits comes from like idol fandom culture. My top 3 artists are Barming Tiger, Shota, and Yusuke.
I would probably say Muse because they have a lot of versatile music. I'd probably say Bad Sons because they create a lot of unique pieces like shoes and that just really stand out. I wouldn't say it has because I've been part of that subculture for a long time that I haven't really known it take any sort of effect on me.
The Gothic subculture, directly tied to music, originated in the 1980s in the United Kingdom, where it was boosted by dark nightclubs and bars such as the Batcave in London. While there is a lot of controversy over what counts as a Gothic band, here are a few I've picked up online. Bauhaus, The Cure, The Sisters of Mercy, Fields of the Nephilim, and Dead Can Dance. And from a study I did about the alternative music culture, 27.3% said that they fell under the Gothic subculture.
I think it's just kind of stupid stuff. Like, I get barked at sometimes, but you can't really take it to heart because it's just so childish. I don't think I'll change that much, just because it's kind of a part of who I am now. I think Robert Smith from The Cure, because I used to listen to them when I was like really young, like 6.